What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So I have a new project on my desk, and let's get you guys the first update. So this is the Revell Germany Porsche Panamera Turbo, which is the four-door Porsche car, and it's a good kit. I'm not a big fan of this kind of Porsche, but it's a good change. So let's get you guys the first updates before I go any further. So, oh wait, I got the body, I got basically all parts off their trees and cleaned up somewhat. I gotta stay to clean up on the actual parts themselves, but the body is, for the most part, finished. And I gotta say, the body needs a lot of work. So let's go through what you have to do to this. The body, the first major thing is the panel lines. The panel lines on this body are horrible. I mean, they are shallow. I mean, if you put like probably 3 or 4 coats of primer and paint and clear on this, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna feel the panel lines, because you probably see them, but the clear is probably gonna fill in, and you're not gonna feel it. So I don't want that. So every single one I scribed out. I mean, every single one. The bumper lines, the gas filler tank, the doors, the roof, especially this one. For the trunk of the lid right here, this one is horrible. I mean, horrible. I mean, you can literally easily sand that one out with 2,000 grit sandpaper. That's how shallow it is. But I got all that taken care of, and looking good, and it should. Yeah, it's looking good. So what I use for that is, I actually love this tool. I never mentioned this. I will use the Tamia scribing tool right here. Full focus for me. But this thing is incredible. It's quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but it gets the job done. So it's a handle. You gotta buy a handle and a scribing tool alone. The handle alone is $14, which is, you might think it's pretty expensive, but the handle it has weight to it. I mean, this must weigh probably 3.5 pounds. I mean, it has good weight to it. And then you got the scriber right here, which is, holds on. And you get different sizes. This is a 0.2 millimeter, I believe. So that's the one you want for this. So. But the thing about this is a lot better than because I used to use this exacto blade behind it and scribe it, but that was kind of pain. So this is so much easier, and the good thing is about this, you don't put any pressure on it. I mean, I really just hold on to it, and I just let it, put a panel line, and just it does the job really wonderful. So that's what I use for the scribing. It's beautiful. Like I said, you can get different tops, and the smaller one, which is, I have the second smallest. The smallest one is 1 millimeter, but the second one, this one is $25. Expensive, but it gets the job done. I'm really happy with it. I got my money's worth, I think, with that. So alright, so moving back onto the body is panel lines are scribed out, like I said, and there was mold lines all over this thing too. There's mold lines back here on both sides, up to the tail lights, and then there was a mold line onto the fender, moved on to the headlights, right in here. Then it goes this way, and then it shoots this way, and then it goes down. So there's mold lines, so you have to take care of those, and they were pretty pronounced, so you're gonna have to do some sanding on that. But I got all that taken care of, and I think it's about ready. And I might go over it one more time, make sure, but this body I probably put like 6 hours worth of sanding and scribing panel lines on this body. This body is, I kind of wish Revell took a little bit of care of that mold a little bit better, but not a big deal. Another issue was the hood. The hood would not fit for me. It was too big on both sides, so I sanded it down on both sides and the front, and this side was sticking up quite a bit. I mean, it was warped, so I had to bend it. You can see where I actually bend it. See where the plastic's kind of worn. I was bending it up, you know, test fitting it, bending it again, test fitting it, bending it again. And that wouldn't work, so I soaked it in hot water, then tried it, and that finally worked. Then I bended it again, and that probably took like 50,000 tries. Then I finally got it. I put the hinges on, but I cut the ends off because I'm not gonna plan on keeping it up. I put those in so it'll go into those little grooves right there, and it will just stay in there. So when I shake the body, it won't move. But the body, the hood fits. Thank goodness. I mean, this side was sticking up probably a good, probably a good millimeter, probably 2-3 millimeters for me, which is quite, you know, pretty bad. But all that is good. The body is finally done. I mean, jeez. The mirrors, I didn't touch these yet. I guess I gotta sand them, but those are just sitting there. The engine, on the other hand, this is one of these kits that, these are one of the kits, the engine's basically hidden. Basically almost 100% of the engines are hidden, so they tell you to paint all this different color and stuff and all that, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to paint all aluminum and be done with it. I might do some detail painting, but there's really no necessary because the engine is going to be hidden with this thing. So, and what I mean by that is, go back to the body, this thing literally goes right here. Literally, you're going to see the engine right through that. That's it. So I don't think there's really no point on detailing the engine that much. That happened, you know, like the Mercedes AMG GT I built. The engine's just 100% hidden, 99% hidden. So it's glued together. I'm not gonna worry about this, the mold lines or the seams, because, well, the bottom literally goes onto the chassis, and the chassis is not shown on the bottom. So I'm not gonna get too much detailed into the engine, but it's, at least that's the engine, I guess. The dashboard is, they have the left and right hand drive option. Obviously, being the United States, I got the left hand drive going and looking pretty sharp. Very cool. Seats halves are together, and that's looking pretty good. Very pointy seats. I've never seen these kind of seats before. Quite strange, but hey, that's what Porsche uses. The chrome in this kit sucks. I mean, literally sucks. So I'm gonna have to be shipping this stuff. They do, surprisingly, they do include 2 different exhaust tips. They include these like square ones, or they include these where are they? These round ones right here. So I like the square ones better, my personal preference. But so you can see the inside, it's blue. So it's not even chrome all the way. So I'm gonna ship this and repaint it probably chrome or something. But we'll see. This is not big. This is not. Oh my gosh, this is not supposed to be chrome, I don't think. So I'm gonna ship this anyway. So we'll see what I'm gonna do with that. But that's gonna be stripped. Only thing staying chrome is, which is, I'm thankful it's chrome, not it's not blue inside, is the headlights. These are gonna be chrome, but I gotta paint the black inside of it. But those are staying as they are. The wheels, I am changing the wheels out because the wheels come in kit. They're trash. Literally, these are the most ugliest wheels I've ever seen on a sports car in my life. I mean, come on, they're so ugly. So I went with the Hiroshima RTMs, and these actually Porsche uses these wheels. I'll put a picture on your guys' screen right now to match these wheels, because these wheels actually Porsche's. These are one of the options that Porsche uses. So here, I'll put a picture right here of the real car wheels right here, and this is the wheel. You can tell how very close it is. So I'm really glad I got these. So they are back fats and front skinnies. So here they are at the, there they are. That's pretty good. I'm using the kit tires because the tires that come with the Hiroshima, they're like slanted. They're like these cambered cars. I don't know what to use them, but they're kind of cars that kind of points their wheels up like that. I don't want to do that with this kind of car, so I got these tires. So you can kind of see how they're slanted on one side and fatter on this side. So I don't want that. So plus they're a little bit fatter on a real car, so I'm gonna go with the stock tires. So they fit on there perfectly. And the good thing is, thankfully, because I figured this would be a little pain in the butt to mount up the brakes and stuff, but they actually line up very good. So the big ones are going on the front ones, and you see the hole right there? They actually slide right in. So they're really just gonna slide right in. So that's awesome. So I'm thankful for that. So that's gonna be so much easier. And they were chrome, but you know me, I'm gonna go over dark color on this car because I kind of like dark colors. So I'm gonna go with the splash paints gray. This is a Porsche gray. And there's the name. And I thought the gray would look good on this car, so that's what I'm gonna do it in. Put a nice clear coat on it. Wheels, I found a nice picture on it on Google. The wheels are black, of course, but and it actually has these same exact wheels too. So that's pretty much about it for now, guys. Not really much. I just started this a couple days ago, 2 days ago actually. Spending most of my time on the body because the body, it needs a lot of work. So keep in mind, if you're gonna buy this kit, it's a nice kit. I'm not gonna doubt the kit just because the body mold lines and stuff are bad, but you're gonna have to do some work on it. But it was like a nice, super cool kit. So alright guys, until next time, hopefully I might have, I'm not sure this will be in paint, but it might be, but we'll see from there. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.